All right, hi there. Welcome to the Lost State Show. I'm your co-host, Trey Hannibal, here from Lost State Studios, your audio engineer nerd, and this is Drew Clegg, or also at Real Not Good. And that's Sawyer in the back running in.
Walk in right as we started.
Right when we're going live. She's like, hold up. I need to talk to you, sir. Sir, I need to talk to you, sir. I need to talk to you, sir.
Okay, you can do whatever you want, buddy.
Hey, so there was carrots. Okay. Can I eat these?
All right, you're fine. Shut that door. I love you. All right.
She's that's
welcome,
so
everybody. Welcome into the Dang Podcast. How we doing?
That was so funny. You're like, hi. They're just like, hey, so Dad, yeah, hey, I need your attention. Like, there's a sticker. Classic. Can I play with this sticker? You're like, what?
He was like, I just want you to know I'm gonna get on Xbox for a bit. Like, all right,
get on Xbox and I'm gonna kill some noobs on Call of Duty.
I'm gonna put some noobs on Fortnite.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go slay some fucking noobs on Call of Duty. Oh,
Call of Duty.
Oh, do not close up. I was trying to update my.
Yeah, do not. Whatever you're about to do, don't do it.
Yeah, it was like turn off OBS. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Anyways, so in today's show, me and Drew here, the last show we were doing, we pulled up Converge and we were listening to it, and we're like, oh shit, the new Converge album comes out. So we're gonna listen through. We're gonna do a little. It's not on the stream information at all, but we're gonna do a little Converge listening party. So if you like Converge, in the chat, let's get some C's in the chat for Converge. Get some C's in the chat for Converge. Yeah, we're gonna listen to the Converge new album, and Drew, literally almost.
Let's get some L's in the chat for
died.
Love Is Not Enough.
He almost died. Yeah, L's in the chat for Love Is Not Enough. Is not enough. So yeah, Love Is Not.
You said
enough.
I almost died.
So that's line. Drew almost died because he couldn't listen to the new Converge album until right now. He literally has been just convulsing because he needs to hear the Converge album. So we're gonna get into that. But also the main topic of the show is in the thumbnail, if you noticed, we're gonna be talking about the new SUNN amp. SUNN amps, I guess that's, yeah. So the new SUNN amps that are coming out from Fender, being financed from like crowdsource investments from private equity of just people. I thought that was interesting. We're gonna get into that and see the new line of stuff, and then also talk about, more about that and why did they come back with SUNN, and is it going to be worth it? Is it too expensive? It looks pretty expensive, so we'll get more into that later in the show. But let's go ahead and we're going to blast through. And we're going to get.
Yeah, I was thinking. Do you want to do like a couple songs at a time, so we're not just sitting here doing the whole thing?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cut it at like,
the thing is
3
also
songs.
When you're listening and doing stuff, you have to like, 10. For like fair use, we can't just sit there and listen to it. Like you have to like comment and stuff. So we can break down, like we'll do like how many songs there is?
I'd say we could
10.
do like 3,
3,
6, 9, and then 10. Yeah,
we can do that. We'll do a couple at a time.
Yeah.
So
man.
With that, let's go ahead and get over to the display capture. And so this is the Bandcamp from Converge. If you've ever seen it, if you look up here, it says "Love is not enough," and then there's the title, the logo for the band Converge in a very great red font. It's very cool.
Right, should be over there somewhere. Right.
And if you look down here, there's a little play button. I was like, okay, yeah, Bandcamp. So if you haven't watched already, I do have a video about Bandcamp, and it's funny because I was talking to someone.
Very good video.
I was talking to someone about Bandcamp and about the video and stuff. Our host. I don't know how to say it. Our next guest that will be on the next podcast. I was talking about Bandcamp video and stuff, and he's like, I still like it because it's like the best, still like the best site, I guess, for as far as like bands using to get money. So I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine. There's nothing technically wrong with it now, but it's just like a shell of what it used to be, and or also like a lot of people just got fucked over in all of the buying out from Epic Games.
So is having a hard time. It's like not keeping up with like the current
it's
format
also,
of how people are ingesting music. So it's getting kind of left behind in that aspect, but it's still my favorite one.
Yeah, there's not like any new innovation, which I feel like they probably would have done a lot more figuring out stuff better if they probably would have just never sold it. But anyways, watch the Bandcamp video I did. Not that it's a pressing issue, but check it out. So all right, let's get into we're gonna get into the songs here. So this is the album. Got Love Is Not Enough, Bad Faith, Distract and Divide.
So we did listen to the first song already.
Love Is Not Enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still listen to it then. To Feel Something, Beyond Repair.
Amon Amok.
My brain, I read that and I thought Amon Amarth, like the metal band.
Mm-hmm.
Force Meets Presence, Gilded Cage. Take the C out, you got Gilded Age. The band Gilded. Make Me Forget You.
Mm-hmm.
And We Were Never the Same. All right, so let's go and we'll start with the track that's already been out. Are you ready? Are you ready, Freddie? Oh God.
Oh, are you gonna share it?
Oh, I forgot my headphones. Check. I don't know if this sucks. I gotta put my head. I'm just swapping my. There you go. I had to change my shit to my AirPods. Check. All right, yeah, it's still good. It swapped immediately. Okay, so that's the first song. I also was trying to figure out how to like control the actual volume side. Is there an internal volume? Not on the browser. You can control the browser volume?
No. So Bandcamp like does not have.
It
volume.
doesn't.
It's
okay.
actually very fucking annoying.
There's usually like I feel like in your browser you can mute it in browser.
You can mute it because you just right click up top and you can mute the site, but
yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's like blowing out. Also, I was like, oh, I forgot to put my headphones. I was gonna wear my headphones instead of. I forgot I was blasting through my monitors. I was like, "Oops."
Is there any way that you can screen share it to me so I can hear it in time with you? Because I have to listen to the stream to hear the music.
Got it.
If not, cool. I'll just still listen to the stream. I'll just be like a couple seconds behind.
Am I not sharing my screen right now? Oh shit.
No.
Got it. All right. Well, there we go. Now I'm sharing my screen.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Brother.
What's good?
Brother.
Graw photo. E-graw?
Oh, it like shows.
DeGraw?
Forgot. It shows my face. DeGraw photo. Oh, this is a homie DeGraw photo. I forgot.
DeGraw photo. What's up, brother?
How are you doing, my man? Actually, I'm so sorry. What's your actual name? I forgot what your real name. I have such my ADHD. I literally, this is a homie. I was streaming, popped in when I was playing Daisy. You're in the,
Daisy.
yeah. It's been a bit, dog. I know it has been a bit. Dakota. That's what it was. Yeah.
Dakota.
What's up, Dakota? We're just doing our show. This is our Lost State show where we talk about gear, music industry shit. Get rid of this. There you go. How do you get rid of this little? There's like it's showing my stupid little face on your camera. I don't want that.
I don't know. Your face is pretty stupid though.
Shut the. You don't hear it. You know what?
Anyway, we're listening to.
Buster?
Oh yeah, I see you moving it around on the fucking.
Oh, there you go.
That's really funny.
Got it. No, it's still show. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I see you moving it around on the stream. It's really funny.
I'm professional.
I'm here for it.
We're professional.
Yeah,
we're professional here.
We're listening to the new Converge record. We're gonna go like track by track, kinda, and then gonna be talking about SUNN amps.
We're gonna talk about SUNN amps. This is the
make some bad jokes, like dad jokes, you know.
Oh my!
We're gonna look at Kurt Blue's junk. It's gonna be a fun time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Looking at Kurt Blue's junk, baby. Let's see if he's fucking hung.
His junk is gonna be in my trunk. What? Sorry.
Kurt Blue's junk's about to get consumed by my eyes.
All right, so let's go back to we were talking. Bandcamp doesn't have an internal volume control, so that's pretty annoying. I have to just turn down my headphones. I think in OBS, I think it's fine.
I need to get you the Steel Series app. This thing it routes all of it together.
So I have another.
I have what the chat hears and what you hear in different volumes. It's so sick.
No, I have a program for routing, like internal. I just never fully set it up. Usually, I was just doing just a straight mic, and I don't route too much.
The prebiotic Pepsi is very good, by the way.
Hey, we're not sponsored. You can't do that, bro. We're not sponsored. But Dakota,
I know we're not sponsored, but I'm about to also drink the prebiotic cherry vanilla Pepsi. So
you're gonna have so much prebiotic that you're so pro prebiotic. Gotcha. Boom. All right. Anyway, so
that's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. Honestly,
well,
that's pretty nice. All right, let's do it.
Pepsi. All right, this song's called "Bad Faith." Oh shit! Can you see that? Oh, we can look at the lyrics too. All right, I'll just go track by track. Oh,
dude, this riff is so good. I already love it. I'm not expecting this one to breathe at all. That riff is so good. What I expected as the second track.
Okay, I'm tired. Oh, it's fast. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh yeah, that was so good. That's fun.
I'm hard. I'm just kidding. Sort of. Anyway.
You're not kidding.
No, I just love his tone so far. His tone, it's just like, I'm pretty sure he still rocks. He's still rocking Marshalls and shit. I think I still think he's rocking some Marshalls. I'm sure he changes it up here and there, but it sounds pretty Marshall-y to me, in my opinion.
Pretty Marshall. I'm switching over to wired because my Bluetooth's being weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Dakota? Did you like that, Dakota? That good? You like Converge?
Dakota was ready to throw hands, apparently.
Got me wanting to throw hands already. Hell yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Making me want
notice
to
when
disrespect
Soy
my current
gets on
surroundings.
the Xbox, it makes my Bluetooth not work.
Oh. Is it trying to pull?
Too much signal or something going through.
It's trying to pull from that. I don't know.
So.
Chat, he's geeks right now. I need my fucking.
About to be geeked.
I'm about to be geeked.
Distract and Divide, number 3.
All right, this song is called Distract and Divide. What basically our United States government is doing currently. It's like Conquer and Divide and Conquer. It's Distract and Divide. I've not heard of them before. I fucked with it. Oh, Converge.
Never heard Converge before? Whoa. That's hell. That's sick. Love that.
I don't remember. I think Dakota's from like Nashville. You're in Smashville, so not to say you only listen to country.
No, it's cool because they're a big enough name that like they're super well seasoned and they're a great reference for like a genre, but not coming from the genre, it's wild to not hear of the band, you know, because it's kind of like a lot of people know Converge in the heavy scene, you know.
Facts.
But
all right, next song, let's go. All right, everybody, you ready? Let's see.
Let's do it.
The first lyrics are distract and divide, distract, divide, distract, divide, distract. So okay, cool. Distract and divide. I can't hear you. Hold on. What?
I was saying it's sick. The song reads more of like a grind song than a Converge song. It's sick. It sounds like an old school grind metal.
It's pretty grindy, I will say. It's quite grindy if I do say so myself, mate. They're going on the playlist like now.
On the playlist. Yes.
But yeah, a lot of my clients are country. Yeah. Dakota does really sick photography. Like, did some.
Oh, that rules.
In Nashville, like
I obviously noticed by the photo thing, but
doing photos for some like decent country folk out there, shooting some stuff. Trying to get some work out in Nashville. It's real hot out in Smashville. I'll tell you what.
Smashville. Is that what they call it?
Well, I call it Smashville. Dakota will have to correct me.
Smashing down there in the film?
I don't know. Dakota will have to correct me if that's not what people say. But I mean, people say, whoops. Okay. All right. Let's get back. I just wish I could control volume a little bit better. Also, I realize you're coming through my desktop. Because I got to route it better so that you have your own audio. And then I can actually control this. So we can actually hear. Usually, I can turn it down. Like in program or something, so I can actually adjust it. But I realize Bandcamp can't do it, so we'll just have to talk after. Also trying to get into the studio recording work right now. Hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, There's lots of it in Smashville. It's hard. I bet it's competitive as shit over. All right, let's finish the rest of this one. It's pretty grindy. What do we say? It's like pretty grindy and kind of power violence.
This song's definitely kind of on that old 90s grind.
I'll turn down my phone. Sounds good though. All right. Oh! Slow down, baby.
Just the octave.
You think that's their political?
Great.
You think that's their political song?
Definitely political for
Do you
sure.
think that was
Easy to tell
political?
there.
Do you think that was political at all? All right, to feel something, and then we'll take a break after that. Yeah. Actually, I want to do this so I can see the lyrics. Fucker. There you go. My face, it drains when fears are full. I like the tone. It's awesome. It's
digesting the sounds.
ooh. That sounds pretty well.
It's like they traveled to the 80s and wrote a record.
It's very straightforward. It's
so
just
good.
pummel. I mean, I bet my prediction is the last half of this a little bit. Unless it's just going to be fucking
just
to the wall the whole time. I feel like they'll be a little bit more dynamic. Not that it's bad. I'm just saying, like, it's great. It's just like very
Unrepaired
straightforward.
doesn't even have lyrics to offer, which is so there might not even be lyrics in the next song.
Yeah, it looks like he's probably just instrumental or something. And then Force Meets
Songs kind of get gradually longer from that, so
yeah, it's probably up front, really hitting you hard. And because you said they were talking about how the album's very like not a lot of, it's kind of I forgot, what did you say? It was like very straightforward, kind of like not a lot of crazy production going on as far as like too elaborate. Dusk and Us was very like a little bit more on something or something, dude.
or something.
This reminds me a lot of like
I'm excited.
No Heroes.
No Heroes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very
I
No
definitely
Heroes vibe.
bringing
Even the
back to
album
the
cover is like,
there's some weird cool like Jane Doe shit happening too with the like
yeah,
dissonant sounds rather than riffs, and but then the riffs are like
they're
so
just heavy.
tremendously from the 80s. I can't get over it.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's a little dun, dun. It's very Slayery. Like he must have been listening to a lot of
Yeah, like
Slayer.
thrashy, fucking
Yeah, just
menacing. It's actually pretty impressive. I just like how many records are they going to write that, and then I hear a song and I'm like, oh damn, that's still really good.
I look at
Like
Ben with his
that's impressive.
fucking Ben with his little
Mustache.
fucking he's like old what are the old bandito guys or whatever? I don't know what they're called. Like the photos of they got the fucking
Oh
cowboy hats with all the bullets and shit. He looks so
yeah.
he's like white as
Nate
hell.
with his
No, he
homies.
got some. All right. So, anyways, all right. So now let's get into. I'll let you take it from where you want to do with the history.
Yeah, you want to go right into the history of Sun for a bit?
Yeah,
I got some fun
I
things
can go
to show.
to. I'll click the history page and then you can talk about it while I scroll.
Yeah, so scroll down slowly, he says, as he gets to
Yeah,
1977.
I'll scroll here. I'll scroll really slow. That work?
Yeah, that works great. Thank you so much.
All
Appreciate
right,
you.
all right. So from the top.
Fucking the song, dude. So yeah, so the song Louie Louie by the Kingsmen. The Kingsmen did a cover of the song Louie Louie Louie. All right. Yep. We know that
Whoa,
song, right?
whoa. Okay, got it.
That bassist is the originator of SUNN amps. He made a bass amp using a Bogan PA and put a preamp in front of it with a 215 JBL instead of a 212. And the tour was so successful that all these other people wanted him to build this stuff for him, and that's kind of how the SUNN amps started. Then he after they kind of gained a lot of success, he left and went to become a real estate agent, and someone else
Wow.
took over, which is really funny. And then they had
On a house.
one of my favorite things ever was there was they changed their logo, and I was able to track down the original logo,
Oh, really?
and I can share that screen. So if you want to see the original SUNN logo, this is inverted for the t-shirt, but
Oh, here. You know what I can do actually.
oh shit, here. There we go. Oh wait, no, there it is. There we go.
Okay. Hold on. I have to fuck up your camera to look at it. Pop this. Might be able to pop.
I could just send it to you too.
Oh yeah, if you want to do that, I could just.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, it's not in the.
It's about to be. There you go.
In the chat. In the chat.
Oh, that's right. The YouTube chat. You want in the YouTube
Yeah,
chat.
well, just because your Discord.
Boom. There you go. It's done. It's fucking there. We did it. Fantastic logo. It is a great logo, I have to admit.
Let's pull that up. Yes. No, not back to YouTube. No, go to site. Oh wow, that was like the original. That's
the original SUNN amps.
It's funny because they were like based out of. I mean, it might have been in Portland when he started or something, but I think maybe they moved to Tualatin. But it's based out of Tualatin, like originally, like all the stuff is listed as Tualatin. But yeah, Portland, Oregon, right there, made in the USA by SUNN Musical Equipment.
So that's like my favorite logo change ever, because that logo is fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
I enjoy it, but
it's pretty silly.
Knowing the logo now, though, is pretty crazy that they went from one extreme to the other.
Just a smiley little banana mouth, like it looks like a banana.
Yeah,
I was like crazy.
So, yeah. With that being said, I did also learn, because I didn't go through like everything, but I did also learn that they have a very interesting naming system for their heads. So there's a lot of heads out, like they're putting out. We're going to talk about the 100S and the 200S, and then there's like the Sonar and like a bunch of other ones. Well, it turns out a bunch of them are the same head with a different name tag depending on what cab they were sold with.
So it's the same amp.
Same exact head, but because if one was sold with a 215 or a 412 or whatever, they had different tags for them. So notably, the 100S and the Sonar apparently are like the same amp. Just one says 100S and one says Sonar. So oh, and then like one, if it was a combo amp, that was a different name, even though it was the same amp. So. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about that they just made it so hard for themselves. Yeah, there it is. There's the original SUNN logo.
How much is it?
Which is like that's sick kind of logo, you know.
On Reverb, how much is this going? It went. Oh, it doesn't say. $1,000.
$1,000
for a beta. I mean, just because of the name and like, well, I mean, someone might be like, oh, like oh,
it's pretty sick. Yeah,
that's pretty dope. Remember the little 200-watt power amp I have? I have that SUNN power amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you found it in Tillamook at a Goodwill for $50. Let's see how much it is. Let's see. A SUNN 200-watt power amp. Even show. No. I don't even know if
I've
that's
seen them
anything.
show up before. SUNN power amp.
Curious. I don't remember what the name. There's a name on it. The concert.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
so they would take the head and then just rename it or make it look a little different and change it based off of what it was.
It was literally, from what I understood, from what I read, was like it was just a different insert for the faceplate or whatever, depending on how it was paired.
That's
so it would be the same thing with a different faceplate, pretty much. So. And then I did find out that later on, when Bill Hart was the guy who was running SUNN for a while, he died in a plane crash, and that's when the business started going under. And then that's when Fender bought it out, and that's when the 300T bass amp was born, which is like the god tier SUNN bass amp that everyone loves, the fucking tube, crazy loud.
Yeah,
it's essentially like the Model T, but for bass. Yeah, and so that's kind of that was my my
the Model T.
Yes, the Model T, but there's a 300T is like the bass version, and that's like that's my top 1 or 2 bass amps ever, between that or the AD 200 from Orange.
Look at that. 300T. That big. How much is this?
It's really. I think Ben had one for a bit too. It's really heavy.
Oh, really? Just the Transformers are fun.
Yeah.
Makes
it's like
sense.
Really heavy.
See how much it is. Let's see. $3,000. I mean, you can get a brand new.
Yeah.
You can get a brand new cab for the same price.
Right.
From SUNN. But yeah, so any more history stuff that you had that
that's where I wrote down, because that's like at that point the 300 bass, the 300T was made. Fender took over. They did their Model T, and so there's differences between that, which is what makes the original Model Ts more expensive than the Fender ones. But all that stuff's like that. So essentially, but the start of it is pretty fun, because it's like they had the logo, the real estate agent thing, the fact that he was in the Kingsman who did the Louie cover. It's really funny to see where.
It's funny that that's crazy that he's like from here, Portland. I mean, like I didn't realize that's Louie, like that rock cover. Like the original one's like really old blue, but that like mainstream one that everyone hears.
Yeah, the one that got popular was
the dude who started SUNN amps.
And then obviously the band, they used the amps, they named themselves after the amps. That's how that went.
Today, SUNN amplifiers are prized by vintage gear collectors and musicians looking for those classic tones, the tube tones. Its legacy lives on through its colorful history, iconic red SUNN logo, and the countless amps that were built and used by some of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. It's my announcer voice I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to narrate these.
You sound like what's his name? He plays the Tick, and he's in Men in Black.
I've been working on it. Here, let me do this.
Patrick Warburton. Patrick Warburton. That guy.
Just have this photo up. Hold on. I want the full photo. No, the full photo. The full photo. Just look at that photo and listen. The image. All right there, Peter. Hold on, let me work on it.
Yeah.
Are you telling me there,
good.
Peter? Hey, Joe. How you doing there? Hey, what's up? I'm Putty.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Was
That's
on
pretty good.
Seinfeld. His name was Putty. Hey there. Hey, Elaine. How you doing there? Yeah.
I love the Tick so much, and he played the Tick in the live action TV show. So
you know what's crazy? That show, like he actually got bit by a tick before he started playing that show, and that's where he got his skills to be a tick. I'm just kidding. To be the tick.
Okay, yeah.
Hey there, Peter. How you doing there, Drew Clegg? I don't know. I can't do a lot of good impressions.
That was pretty good though. That was pretty good.
Hey there. How you doing? It's just about you just listen to him talk and then you just pick him. So yeah, right here. What does this say? It's in 2023, a group of experienced musicians in electronic industry. We're going back to like me fucking up words. Industry executives licensed the rights to build SUNN branded products and recreated SUNN Musical Equipment Corp. The team includes executives from the Mission Engineering Bose, Fender, Charvel. I'm saying, how do you say Charvel? Charvel. Like
Charvel.
C. Harvel, Yamaha, Intel, and HP. So there's a bunch of people that work there, as well as the advisory team made up of the former SUNN engineers. You can read more about the team. So basically, this is all the people that have been pushing forward, trying to do the brand, bringing it back, right? Looks like we got. I said Lebahan. I just saw Leb. I was all lesbian. I thought I said Leb. Steve Skillings, Fess. How do you say that?
Fess. What? Semen.
I was trying to pronounce it, and I'm just like, it looks like Semen. What's up, Fess? Semen.
What's up? My name is Fess Semen-Nikin.
Semen-Nikin. Okay. I just, dude, Craig, that's like the whitest.
My
name is Craig.
Bro.
Hello, my name is Craig Peterson. That's like the whitest name.
Craig Peterson.
Hello there, James Lebahan. So anyway, so let's get into
James Lesbian and
so we got so what do we have for this new lineup of SUNN amplification? We got the Beta Mini. Any notes about this, Drew? That you have to.
Yeah, so I was
sold out.
I was hating on it a lot because of the price point is really high for everything.
I mean,
yeah, but that being said, it is a little bit more. There's more under the hood. You can actually run it as the beta lead or the beta bass in the back, and they have routes for the bright and the regular channels.
So you can run it as
like a channel,
a regular guitar, like for a bass amp too, or like
you can So on the back of it, you can actually run it as the beta. You can switch it and run it as the beta lead or the beta bass.
I was trying to see
they don't like have. They don't have it like featured, but the review that guy, he talks about it. I was watching that. But yeah, it's not like it should be a kind of a more notable thing in my opinion, but I think it's cool that they kind of were like, they modernized all of the beta series into this kind of,
that makes sense.
And it is really loud. It's 300 watts, pretty fucking loud.
I mean, for how small it looks, that's pretty fucking loud.
And I was comparing other things. The Seymour Duncan Power Stage, for example. The Power Stage 200 brand new is about $500. So it's about at the right price for this one. I feel maybe a little higher, but because it's SUNN, because I had the Power Stage 700, which was 700 watts. I had that plenty loud. And
who needs that?
That's about the same price.
Who needs that when you got the crate little brick head? Like, why would you need the SUNN?
Yeah, dude, I remember it.
Dude, you know what's funny? I thought this was sick when I was like trying to get like a half stack set up or something, and I was like, "Yo, I really want like I think I just didn't understand. I was like, I want a guitar head, and well, it's just a power amp, but you can run it and put some pedals and just run it as a head, but I never got one, but I always thought it was sick. I'm like, oh, sick. It's like so small. And then someone I knew had one, and they actually were playing, and it was actually pretty fucking loud. Was it 100 watts? I don't even remember what. 150 watt. And I just remember that little head. I was so confused when I was younger. I was like, how is it so loud? It's so small. It's just Francis. But yeah, look at that. 250? It still goes for $250. That's crazy. It's cool. Anyway, so
but the thing is the power block stuff, like the Quilter, it's very popular now. Like Converge uses the Quilter and stuff because of it's more reliable than the vintage amps. You use modelers now, and they're extremely loud. They're like 800 watts, and they're little bricks. And
what is these things?
Yeah, well, the not that one. You want the power block. The one that looks like a little amp head. See the one further out. Yeah. That's one of them.
So it's just a little 200 watt.
It's a tone block, and then they have like an 800 watt one too. It's called like the tone block 808 or something.
A lot of people are using this to power.
That's like what Converge uses live and stuff. They'll use this and run their Helix into it or something,
So run a Helix into this and then be able to like run power a couple amp.
Yeah, and they fit into a bag. Like they're super small. I mean, you know how it is. It's the same as that other one that you have that's similar. It goes for
my Randall head?
The newer ones.
Or no, that little
the base one that you have.
Oh, I got rid of that. I don't have that anymore.
Okay, but yeah, that one that you had, that was like it's like that, but refined. And what's a TC Electronics or something made that one?
I think it was a TC. It was great. I just didn't need it at the time, so I sold it. And then I just got a cheap like Behringer, whatever, the 300 watt Behringer one, because I was like, I just need something to have. I bought it. I got that at like for $100 or something. It works. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But yeah, okay. So that's what people. How much is this? $700.
Yeah, Chat Pile uses it too because I just watched their gear review.
So a lot of people really hitting. I feel like there's still a lot of people who haven't gone full modeler. I feel like I've seen some bands where they were going modelers and then they kind of went back to amps because they were getting sick of it, or they were just like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. I'm like, I mean,
Filter bass block, $700, 800 watts. That's crazy.
Watts. I could just get the Babylon, the fucking Benson amp Babylon. Why would I need that? I just get the Babylon, spend $10,000 on it. I don't even know how much it's gonna be. Like, he's actually making those.
What I was kind of getting at with it though was I was hating on the price at this specific product for a bit, but I actually think this is probably their most fairly priced item of the whole lineup.
Oh, for what you were explaining, this actually seemed like a decent for $600 is a lot
because it's very usable. It will be a staple in the bass community, I believe, and it offers something really important from SUNN at a price point that is comparable. Every other item, though, in my opinion, is so far off the mark of what it should be.
Okay, but let's. I'm gonna watch this real fast, and then we can go through the other items. Oh, you can't even control it. You just hit play on it. Their own logo is like blurred out on the video, like it's all pixelated.
Hey there, I'm Eric, and today I am happy to present to you the brand new SUNN Beta Mini.
Look at that. Wow.
This brand new addition to SUNN's lineup takes the Beta Lead, the Beta Bass, and combines them into a compact, portable package that still has the firepower to hang with the rest of them. At first glance, you'll see a familiar faceplate with the standard Beta 2-channel setup with the same sort of channel configuration.
Oh, so it doesn't have a drive.
A single input and a switch that can go between channel A, channel B, or both at the same time. And turning around to the back, you'll find 2 speaker outputs with a combo speak-on and 1/4-inch jack, rated for between 4 and 8 ohms. This is a pretty awesome feature that will allow you to plug into whatever cab you want to, no matter what sort of speaker input it's got. Going over, you've got a single effects loop that's shared between...
It has its own thing going.
Preamp out,
very great.
Power amp. Oh, you can put a power amp in it also. foot switch.
Yeah.
It's got the channel voicing. That's where you
There's
can
the
switch
voicings.
it.
Yep.
So you could switch it to like run a guitar or
the
you could
beta
switch it
lead
to-
or the beta bass, and then the bright and regular channels of each one.
That's crazy. And then
Yeah.
you got two. So speaker 4 to 8 ohms. So you can either run 4 or 8.
And it auto splits it, so you just plug it right into a cab and nothing gets hurt, which I think is
Yeah, I was
great.
gonna say because usually there's a switch. You have to switch. Like I have the crate, my blue voodoo combo. It's like you have to switch it to either 4, 8, or like 16. Just switch it around, and there's like different inputs depending on where you plug it in.
Each channel and a foot switch input. All the way over on the left, there's a few dip switches, and those are for the channel voicing. This allows you to switch between the lead and the bass voicing. And the cool part is you can use the...
Look at that sick fucking telly with the fucking... I don't know if
that's an actual EGC.
Oh,
That's
is
an
it?
actual EGC. Yep.
Awesome.
Dead giveaway. The headstock is the right one,
Yeah.
and the pickups are unpolled. They're like smooth topped pickups. Yeah, EGC for sure.
There's the other, they're called like Illuminati or whatever or something. They're the ones that like Wanchi from Zeta, they got their own, like they just make the necks and stuff. But
yeah,
it seemed cool though.
Yeah, I really
they're like
get,
$900 though. I was like
I know they're so expensive. I really want to get an aluminum neck on something, but that I just maybe that software engineering gig, maybe one day.
It's it's like I played one of those. I think it was an actual EGC guitar. Like remember I think I took a photo. I was at Old Town, and I actually think I played one, and I just played it, and I just remember going like, I'm not that into it. I think if I played it and got used to it, I would just be like, whatever. But the feeling of it, I think it's just so drastically different. It threw me off a little bit, but it wasn't bad though. But I just was like, I don't know if I really like this that much. I
just want that fucking bricklayer bass sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
it just looks so sick. They just resonate really well because it's just like aluminum. Whatever.
I also love like there's no need for like adjusting intonation and shit. Like everything's there. Like
because it's already they craft it
truss rod adjustments. You know what I'm saying? It's all everything's so the only thing you're gonna do is the mild adjustment at the bridge, and then it's never needs
just
to be
adjusting
touched
the
again.
bridge.
Like, no truss rod adjust. It's amazing. I love it.
That's crazy.
You control which channel it sends it to. So you can set one as lead, one as bass, or you can just use lead for both channels or bass for both channels. And at 200 watts, it's got all the power you would expect out of any sort of beta amplifier.
Good.
So to sum it up,
if they made it 300, it would have been perfect.
I feel like 3 is kind of the sweet spot anymore but I also like, it's just like, I trust that it's fine because it's SUNN. But, I feel like it should have been a little bit more headroom, but that's fine.
I mean, it's just solid state.
Like the tech is here. The tech is here. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have ran it louder.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic addition to SUNN's lineup.
But at that price
you
point,
get the tones of the beta lead and beta bass all in one compact package.
Sounds good. And that's what he's getting out of it just from the head. He's just pushing the.
That's
just the drive.
Yeah, that with the drive.
I mean, they probably EQ'd it a little bit with like song, like the drums and stuff. Which
that's what's suggested, but they could be running something in front of it. But
that's interesting though. I mean, if that's the tone, I mean, it sounds good. Well, because they show him playing and they go, "Look, it's plugged in," but where is it plugged in?
Mm-hmm.
Just got a full pedal board. No, it's just the head.
Yeah.
It's just the head.
And like,
look at their own logo.
Their
logo is all pixelated. They used a really small file for their own video.
That's funny.
That's like shit I would do because I throw it up when I'm editing and I go, oh, it looks good, and then I go watch it again. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's all blown out. I'm like, oh, didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Editing on a little screen in my program. All right, cool. So. There's a level of like, oh, let's see some sound clips. There's part of me where I'm like, okay, like I want to hear it in person. Like, I mean, it's good to hear it, but it's also like,
I think the reason I enjoyed that it's from them is that when you go to their site, it's like you're getting exactly, I don't know, it seems like a controlled environment, like whereas any other source would do more modification.
Yeah. I think just as far as
that bass one, hit that bass, distorted bass, John.
Let's do clean. I think for me, it's like that's what it sounds like, and it's coming from it. And they tracked it and recorded it. I'm like, cool, that's good to hear examples. For me, I'm like, I would rather get it and see what it sounds like, but like also hearing it is cool. But it just sounds like any other. Like I can't. I don't know. I guess if I listen to something else with what they were testing, and then list, I think if there was like a different amp they put it next to like compare, I feel, whenever I see audio samples, I'm just like, okay, it sounds good, but like sounds good. Bass distorted. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Shut your dude down. They understood the assignment on how to demo it. Yeah, they knew how to demo that shit. Love that bass story. I know, right? I mean, for the most part, people are going to be probably putting pedals and other shit. But I mean, there are. It's funny when I see some bands where
that's the other thing too.
The guy goes, "Yeah, I just plugged straight into the head."
They could have easily went the route of like, here's a clean pedal platform where there's no characteristics to it and it's just loud, and they didn't do that, and I kind of like that more because you're actually getting a SUNN amp to some degree rather than just like a power amp that has nothing that SUNN's known for except for the logo. So I do like that they did that a lot.
Totally. Totes my goats. Okay. What else is there? DMOS, MOSFET, design, MOSFET.
Would be Fet and Mosses. Sorry.
Fet and Mosses power channel. Okay, cool. £4? It's not too bad. All right, let's see what else we got. The beta combo.
£4 is nice.
This should be affordable. Oh, $1,800 for a combo.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is like, so this is another like okay priced thing. Only because a Fender combo goes for this high. But $2,000
Benson amps is like
Benson
amps is like fucking a 212 combo is like $3,000, like even more than this. But but it's Benson, and it's like it's very small company.
It's a lot of money though. I mean, and I'm not saying it's a lot of money. Like I don't think it's not packed with the best version that they can give it. That's not my thing. Is like
it's not really much.
It's just I'm trying to imagine a world where you can spend that money.
Yeah.
We're in here to go back up. We're in here. Go upstairs and play.
Oh, I turned the camera off because I need consent. I don't want to just assume you want to be on the tube. There you go. Everyone's here.
What's up?
Why do you don't want us to be on the tube?
No, it's not that. I was saying I want to make sure that you wanted to be on it first instead of just assuming that you wanted to be on it.
Yeah.
You want to be on it? Why is that?
Yeah. Because I want them. I just want to say hi.
I was gonna say, you want to be on it more or no?
What's up, Sawyer?
Yeah.
What's up?
See me.
Floss.
Well, because your real-time use right here.
All right. What do you think about? Ask her what she thinks about this. Ask her what she thinks about the SUNN beta combo.
What do you think about the SUNN combo? So what do you think?
So what do you think about SUNN beta combo?
You really like it? Why do you really like it?
Tell her how much it is.
It comes to it.
Tell her how much
it's red and you love red.
It's red. It's not. I mean, it's the knobs are red, but tell her how much it costs.
Could you guess how much? Could you guess how much this cost?
$50,000.
$50,000.
$50,000 bajones.
It costs $2,000.
2,000 right there.
I said 50,000.
Yeah, $2,000 is a lot of money.
50,000 is more.
50,000 is more than 2,000.
That's a little bit overshot. That's a little overshoot.
Bouncy balls.
How much?
Pink and blue.
How many?
Glow in the dark.
Well, how many Lego how many different Legos could you buy? Like usually a Lego set is like $100.
How many different Lego? Yeah, dude, Legos are so expensive.
Legos are
I love you, Sawyer.
extremely expensive.
Bye.
So anyway, so we got so this one doesn't really have too much else besides just the photo. They're like, yeah, here you go. The other one is the main pushing point, and then anyone else is like, yeah, here's the $3,000 amp. Here you go. Here's the info. 48 pounds.
The crazy thing is when it just goes off the rails. You can get so much spaghetti with $2,000. You could.
How much? How many fucking double cheeseburgers from McDonald's could I get for? I do the math. What is it? How much is it? About $3.49 times
4,000 double cheeseburgers for $2,000. That's what it says.
You just Google it. Oh, I was just doing like $3.
Oh no, based on a recent 50-cent promotion. Never mind.
Well, it's about $3 something bucks for a double cheeseburger from
so
McDonald's,
at a regular price, and not considering that you could do buy one get one for whatever.
I got 6,900.
477.
Oh, I did times. Wait, what? For $2,000 or 2,000 for 2,000? Wait, divided by. I'm timesing over here. I'm like, why did I times it? Got it. So for $2,000, I could get over $500. I did $3.49, so I could get almost 500 double cheeseburgers from it, or I could buy a beta combo. I think I'm gonna go with the cheeseburger.
Cheeseburgers feed me for
get so much spaghetti.
A long time. That's a lot of cheeseburgers.
Bro, you know how many? I saw a video where they said, "Where's the meat coming from?" They're like, with the estimates of how much people eat of McDonald's, they're like, they'd have to be slaughtering 180,000 cows a day. They're like, what is this meat? What does this meat come from? I'm like, oh, dude, it's probably not meat. It's probably like soy beef and. It's like soy and other shit mixed with like a small amount of ground beef. I was like, oh my god,
just enough to be able to legally call it ground beef. Enough.
It's people. It's Soylent Green.
It's Soylent Green.
All right, what other amps? We got that. We got the combo, and then we got the 100S, the 260 watt linear bass. It's only 60. Oh, but tubes. So I think I looked up before. It said a 50 watt tube head is about the equivalent of a 100 watt like solid state head. So it like as far as how much it pushes. So it's like not equivalent when you look at the wattage, but so these are ranging around. They're 60 watts. They'll probably be about 100, 120, or 100. Yeah, a little like 100 fucking watts. So this is the 100S is $35.99. I mean, looks cool. I mean,
it's so expensive. I can't do it.
Was it always this look, or was it metal? Like it looks like they just make it. It looks like they just took Fender heads and put a different plate and threw. They're just using Fender amps with.
I mean, there's differences, but that's kind of how the hundreds looked. Yeah, the hundreds and the 200s look kind of similar.
I didn't know if they were mesh. Or 6 to 8 weeks to build, so they have to build it. So it's all. So none of these are like. They probably have a handful made to sell some, but all these are just basically you buy it and then they just make it. Yes, they just custom. Or not custom, but they just.
I mean, it's a good way to lower the overhead of like having the parts and stuff ahead of time. Yeah.
So they'll have like some.
You can have like a general amount, but then order in. They'll know. That's kind of like the way they do pedals. Very similar.
I mean, for where they're at right now, I bet this whole situation is basically an experiment to see if they can start pushing. They're doing all these pre-orders and then they're just seeing where the demand. I wish I could see all those numbers. Fuck. How can you hack into their web? I'm just kidding. And then we got the beta lead. This is basically what you said. The other head had the beta lead and the bass version and this is just the beta lead, but it's at 200 watts just for. So it's basically the same thing.
It's the same. It's full size. It's the lead. It's like a replication. So, and it's a little bit more money, but I understand why since they're pricing the mini.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
679. So it's also just the materials of like, it's bigger.
Yeah.
I guess just makes sense because some people are like, I don't want that little one. I want only the one part of the little head, but like, I want it in a bigger format. And this one's $849. E20 only without case. With case, without foot switch. See
Without
what it is
case.
with foot switch and with case.
Yeah.
$1,200.
$1,000.
And this is the
$1,200.
base version one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
EL20. Like blurry. Guys, you could take better photos. Literally blurry. Yeah. Class D. Analog MOSFET design. CMOS. CMOS? I think anytime I saw CMOS was like camera. Dakota would know that. CMOS? Something else. The beta bass. Oh, that's the dual channel. Oh, so it's just with reverb and SUNN's revolutionary. The revolutionary CMOS technology. I wonder how revolutionary. And then this one is 940. Yeah, it's like concert lead. All right, so we're gonna get into the cabs now. How much the cabs are.
Yeah, so these are the small.
If you haven't seen this,
cabs.
this is how much. So let's see. How much do you think anyone, someone in chat, how much do you think a 112-inch monitor cab is gonna cost for a concert lead? Mono.
I'm going to throw a guess here because if I look it up here,
I already looked at it, but I forgot.
An orange 112 is $449.
An orange 112 is 400 and what'd you say?
$49.
Well, it's almost about $500 for a single 12-inch speaker from one. I think this was like 9 or 1,000. Was it like almost 1,000?
We'll see.
Let's see.
Let's
Oh my fuck! It's $1,800.
$1,700.
I'm just rounding up. $1.
Granted, the output wattage is 200 watts, and the orange one is only 60, but that is still
for a single 12-inch.
Absolutely buck wild.
It's just a full range, low frequency driver. Oh, it's what? Wait, I have to go over.
Oh, no. So just to reference, you could buy an orange 412 and have change for a lot of cheeseburgers for getting this 112. Just to compare the price difference.
85 hertz to 20. Not bad. For a cab, it's not too. For guitar, it's fine. So this is a 212, so we'll do the math. 1,800 times 2. About $10,000. So let's see. $2,299.
$2,200. So that
I could buy a car. I could literally buy a used car and then set it on fire. And then probably buy like at least 2 cheeseburgers. 400 watts though. That's not bad. I mean, this
400 watts, so it's the same. 2 of the same speakers. $2,200. You're
running my Randall 50-watt head through the SUNN 200-watt power amp, blasting with enough headroom for 400 watts. This thing would fucking scream, dude, at me because I'd be facing it and I'd be deaf after I play.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you for sure.
Like, 85, 60 pounds. Not too. I mean, 60 pounds sounds heavy.
60 linebackers. That's so heavy. Just in general.
Wait, where's the big? Oh, I'm on amp.
The big one is its own thing. Yeah, you're going.
Oh, the Doombox 1,000 watts. That's crazy.
All right. Firstly, it looks sick. I am not going to take away that it looks so fucking dope. All right.
Wait, hold on.
It looks so sick.
Gonna go get Blizzards. Where's my Blizzard?
Oh yeah, they're gonna go to Dairy Queen. Don't forget to get us Blizzards.
Yo.
Or if you eat it, think of me. Yeah.
Think of me. Crying. Because I don't have a Blizzard. Anyways, continue, Drew.
These cabs do look sick as fuck. Dude, I get it. Like, if I could in a world, I would love to play through these cabs. Anyway, I will never own one of these.
Maybe one day.
And I probably will laugh. If I will say, I said the thing that I think when we kind of talked about this, I said this. If I do, because I'm in the heavy music. I go see heavy shows where amps like this show up, usually the original ones.
Yeah.
If I see someone using that cab, or God forbid multiple cabs, I will be judging them. Like I'm happy for them. I don't know if it's I'm judging them because I'm jealous or whatever, but they're surely not in a punk band at that point. You know what I'm saying?
So we didn't even talk about the price. So let's see. What's the price?
I know. Yeah.
Although it's on the thumbnail. $3,000.
It is so much money. $2,600 for fucking speakers is crazy. You could
we round up 3,000 because of shipping, right? Like it'd be probably that much.
Get a local person to build it for you for less money,
and like, even screen a fake SUNN logo on the front. You can literally just get.
It's like it is sick. Cab. I get it, but Jesus Christ!
But it's got smoke coming out of it. Pretty sick.
And it is 1,000 watts, which is also really wild.
That's wild. But so does it show the back? Or there's a video. All right, we'll watch the video. So
yeah, we will watch the video.
The SUNN Boombox, the first of its kind 1,000-watt handle. You can literally plug the fucking Babylon head into it and play that Babylon. What if? Oh my god. What if Benson was talking to them and they're like, bro, I'll make an 880-watt fucking head, and then we'll be able to plug it in and demo it on the fucking SUNN cab.
I mean, my main thing is like using the new tech right now is and I think this is what they're thinking is the power amp thing, like just using clean things, and they're all pushing 1,000 watts. Like my Seymour Duncan Power Stage was 700 watts. My bass amp is 800 watts. Like they put, so I think they're also thinking of bass people running high wattage as well. And I think they're thinking of like these might be they're the only answer to 1,000-watt guitar cab right now, so they can make their own price. That price is really fucking high for me.
So they're full, like, so 1,000-watt handling capacity speaker cabinet that is suitable for guitar or bass amplification. So for like bass amp, it's like I remember. Usually the speakers, so they're basically just like full range speakers at that point, or like their SUNN, the drivers. And I always thought like if you play bass through like a guitar amp really loud, you blow out the speakers. Like it can't handle the fucking maybe I just don't.
The low end. Well, when the SUNN speakers, I'm sure they're designed for it.
Yeah. They're designed 250-watt drivers, so it's got really big drivers. Created in collaboration with the Eminence ensures that this powerhouse can handle the intense sound pressures typical of doom and other heavy genres. Built in USA from finger jointed 100% Baltic birch plywood. So the traditional 412 speaker configuration updated for the professional stage. Run mini touring bands. The SUNN Boombox is, imagine this, the band SUNN literally just has like they just have like 4 of them stacked. 4,000 watts. It just blows out all the windows at the venue. Did it 12. So with low end punch and plenty of air movement, this cab eliminates any unwanted peaks, high end or mid range, and represents a smooth, even sounding response for SUNN Boombox was created after listening to many artists and professional players wanting a high efficiency cabinet that can truly translate the power from high volume amplification. So yeah, let's see.
But so just to compare though, this cab, yes, I get it. But a custom cab from Emperor is what I'm looking at right now, roughly $1,500. A 412.
I mean,
so
this
look at $1,000 less.
Looking at this, and
you get a custom cab that you're getting every spec you want.
Isn't that crazy? Like even that sounds like, to me, I'm like, oh, I could buy that for $1,000. That's like affordable. And then I'm like, for something like that, a custom really nice cab. I've never had like a really nice cab. Besides, the only nicest cab I ever had was like this Crate Blue Voodoo 412. I've just never been one to buy a bunch of cabs. I always just bought whatever I could find because I was poor. But
Yeah.
and also like I have loaded V30s in this, and it sounds loud and it sounds amazing. So like, for like doing a lot of different recording or other stuff, it's like usually I'm tracking other bands or whatever. It's like they have their own amps they would bring in. So it's like I don't, it is something like, say Kurt, like Converge, he's like sitting there and he has a million different amps. It's like, yeah, if I had all this shit, because I had a studio space, a full studio space, I had money, I would just buy a bunch of shit and have endless options. But with modeling and all this other shit, like I get all these sounds now to an extent without having to own. I don't have to go buy $1,000 head for like a Marshall. Like, oh, it's affordable, but the difference is maybe.
It's just like I get that. I get there's premiums to things, but like when you're looking at an already premium market, like Emperor Cabs is nothing to scoff at. They've been doing the highest end cabs for a very long time. They're not a new company.
Yeah.
That so it's not like some like, oh, they're just like they have they're an inexperienced little builder or whatever, like that's about as comparable as you get. And their cabs, when you can order them, they're fresh off, they're cheaper by almost half. Is really wild.
Oh, look at that purple. Yeah, $900.
Yeah, so it's like,
it's 212s. Look at 612s.
Yeah, like they have a 612.
It's only
and it's less
2,000.
money for a 612.
Crazy. But it's just the name.
So
like at this point,
where
it's like, oh, it's SUNN, so people want to spend that much, I guess.
That's just a massive premium for the name, is what I'm getting at. Like, I understand the premium and the hype, but like it's really massive, man. I can't. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I like this.
Anyway,
purple.
I'm done complaining about cool products.
No,
I think to clarify, don't you take my shit out of context. Do I think the SUNN products are cool? Yes. Do I wish I could have them? Yes. Am I gonna judge people if I see them live? Most likely. Are they sick as fuck? Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is $13.99 for 212s.
A 212.
400 watt 212. Oh, built in USA. That's good. That's why if it was built in China, this would be $800. Maybe, I don't know.
We're in late stage capitalism. If it would be the same price, they would just hide the details.
Yeah. I was like, that's about $1,000. What else do they have? Anything else?
Yeah, they have like special spares, which are cool because those are for the older. They are
$325 just for.
So yeah, you mentioned that. Now, here's my thing: is you can, but here's the thing: is I was pricing redoing my orange head because I have it all sanded down.
Yeah,
and I was pricing people that make them. They like, and they're charging that same price to make them for orange heads and other stuff. So yes, it's ridiculous, but also
it's the labor
it's like I said, like if Orange offered a service to buy just the husk or just the casing, they would be charging more than that, in my opinion. So I don't like, it's whatever. The other stuff seems high, but like, I've seen originals go like that cable is expensive, but the cables can be expensive. It's just $100 for cables. Crazy.
Well, see, this one's $225, but it's got the SUNN logo on it, so that means it's worth $200. It's just better.
Yeah, and that's with the cable, because the cable's $100 is wild.
Oh yeah, let's remember the merch. We were looking at the merch.
There's some sick merch though. There's some sick merch.
The hat's sick.
The hat. I want that hat.
The boomer.
I'd wear the sweatshirt.
The boomer fucking.
That's the worst thing that they made. That's the worst thing they made. Is that for sure?
So
and that it's $30 is really wild.
$30 for it's MagSafe, so copyrighted. So this is for the guys the old rocker dudes who are like, I love SUNN. They're like, oh hell yeah, 60 years of sound. Like, I gotta get this.
Like that looks like something you get
from my phone.
You get that as a promo gift as a SUNN employee from like the Christmas meeting. You know what I'm saying?
It's so boomer.
Like that's crazy.
60 years of sound.
Yeah, dude.
The Under Armour backpack.
The Under Armour bag is very
They
uncharacteristic.
make their
of
own
SUNN. I don't know
beer.
anyone who. Dude, you could buy their own beer.
It's
SUNN
funny.
hat. I would wear the SUNN hat.
Look at
Not
the
that I
beanie.
don't like the beanie
No,
because I
it's
like to flip my beanies.
yeah, the flip.
But
It's on the front.
but yeah,
The hoodie's pretty cool.
hoodie's not bad.
These are pretty cool.
Loud.
These are
I do
cool.
like loud. That's
Loud.
cool. Oh.
Loud. Next page. There's more. History, legacy,
yeah.
power.
Power.
It's just a pocket tee. Okay. Okay, that's it. Yeah, it's just those. It's not too bad. Oh, dude, the trio, the power trio for $89, $89.99. You can get all three. I mean, for 3 shirts, that's not that bad of a price, actually. But why would you need 3 different SUNN shirts?
I think I can see a collection going easy for that.
Like,
That's.
I like the yellow. We were talking about.
I did like the yellow
Yellow's
too
pretty
because
sick.
the colorway reminds me of retro, and it does say retro on it too, but it gives me that vibe.
Yeah. Don't really a lot of bright color. So anyways,
Oh yeah, no. And I don't like the other one with the logo on the back. It looks like very PacSun 2000s
This one?
PacSun to me. Yeah, these.
Yeah, because usually
Or like Incubus. I think I said Incubus. It looks like an Incubus
it looks like
t-shirt,
an Incubus
which is like,
t-shirt.
which I do. I mean, no shade to Incubus. Love Incubus. Morning View is it, but and then you could invest into it at one point. That's how they got back off the ground.
That's crazy though. We're looking for shareholders. You could be next to invest and lose all your money because no one's gonna buy. I think the Beta Mini will probably do pretty well. I don't think people are gonna be beating the door down for the cabinets as much. Except people that might have money, like bigger artists and stuff. They might, or they'll do some deals where they're like, hey, they'll probably give a couple to like some bigger musicians.
I guess my only thing that I can see is if they're kind of big branding it and they're thinking about the immediate future where there's going to be a need for a cab this big and they're going to be like the only one to call to for a backline for a while.
Or they want
to make sense where it's like, like where there's like no one else is putting out this loud of a speaker. So they might have a small window of time where they cash in on it and maybe to get ahead. And there's nothing wrong with that. But
if there's like production
that's like
companies,
the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, they're really pricing themselves out of their own market. Pretty heavily with the cab though. But
I mean, I could
also, who the fuck am I to say those speakers could just be so expensive to make? So
yeah, well, that's the thing too. It probably is expensive for each speaker. 250 watt fucking drivers, 4 of them. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, like it does make sense when you think about it. But I think as far as I guess it makes sense for production companies or people that are like backlining, like say Fest or something, where they just someone owns. It would be smart. If you were like a person who you had enough money and you were doing like production stuff where you're renting out cabs and stuff and amps and other stuff, you could just charge people you buy like 4 of these. No, I'm trying to on the fly figure out, like, if I bought a handful of these and just rented them out so people could use them, I'm like, how long would it take to make the money back to cover the costs? And then you get to just keep them. But like, who would care who would give a shit to rent just a SUNN cab to take it and like?
You'd honestly rent it for like a good price and just rent it for like a year, and then after that you have a fucking SUNN cab, dude, and you made profit. Rent for like $100 a week.
Yeah, no, yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Or you could, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I was gonna say the pricing of this. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember how much DVD players cost when they first came out? Without looking up.
Oh fuck! I feel like I kind of remember, dude. It had to be like at the time. It was probably like $800 or something like that.
$700 to $1,200.
Oh wow, I was right in the middle.
DVD player.
Yeah, that sounds
what this reminds me of. That's what this reminds me of. In like 5 years, and this becomes the standard of cabs. If that's what they're thinking, this is going to be so fucking expensive.
It's going to be more expensive or cheaper because everything gets cheaper.
No, like they're going to look at this and be like, I can't believe people paid that price for that cab. That's how I see it.
Oh, you mean looking back, people are going to go, holy fuck, they spent $4,000. They're like, yeah, they're only like $1,000 now. That's about $1 a watt. Anyway, so yeah, so that's SUNN, and like I was telling you before, like there's the the guy, my like audio teacher guy for like doing live sound when I was at Clackamas, he like used to know. Maybe it wasn't the actual guy who owned it, or like maybe it was. No, he's pretty old, so I think he knew the dude who started the shit, who was in the Kingsmen. Yeah, no, he told me about it, so he knew him or whatever. But he would always, they would just make random fucking like PA monitors and shit, and they would just make all kinds of crazy just speakers and stuff. So he would go over and be like, "Hey, I'm doing a fucking I'm doing a gig. I need like speakers," and he would just like buy some speakers or rent them out and stuff, and then take them. You know what's crazy? He told me a story about. He basically explained, "Yeah, I went over and I got a bunch of speakers, and I said, oh, all these people, they want to go rent. They're having like this huge thing out, like near the Dalles or like near like going out Mount Hood area that way." Or what's it called? Hood River and stuff. He's like, "Yeah, there's like all these people out there. They want to like rent all these speakers." My sound teacher went out with all these speakers, and he had his own like little production company, and he would rent them out to, you know, the reissues, all the people, the cult members that were partying
no,
up.
I don't know.
You don't know about that? Oh,
That's
there was
crazy. No, that's
no,
crazy.
there was a whole group of these cult members by this like this Indian guy, was like this guru kind of guy. This is like in the 70s and stuff in Portland. He started like a huge commune out there near like Hood River and stuff. And then they started coming into town, and they were trying to influence elections, and they were like killing homeless people. And then they would try to like murder people. Yo, dude, there's a whole documentary. Here, I'll show. The Rashi Hood River. I forgot how. I don't know. The Hood River cult guru. The Rahanishi cult, led by Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, was known for his ambitious attempts to influence politics and society in the 84. The cult gained notoriety for its bioterrorist plot in 1984. They attempted to poison voters in Wasco County, Oregon, to suppress their political opponents. The commune, which was built on a large Oregon ranch, was transformed into a city-like community, but collapsed due to various controversies, including political intimidation. So like there's this whole history of all these people going out here in like Hood River and stuff. They all got hoodwinked and basically went into this cult of this like kind of guru guy in the 80s. And then but he went out there when this was going on, before they did a bunch of super bad stuff, and he was like renting speakers. He would get SUNN speakers, and he would go out and rent them to like this cult. And then after, he like had to get them, and he was like, they were fucking weird and shit, and he had to, and then later came to find out, he's like, oh god, it was all this people, they like were killing people and shit. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, my live sound teacher guy at the college when I was doing audio, he rented SUNN amps, some SUNN cabinets or PA systems to fucking cult.
That's crazy.
So
that's crazy because of the location. That's why it was SUNN stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he was.
It was also crazy to
based
see.
I
remember when I first moved out here, and when I was going to shows a lot, like I saw SUNN around, but like a lot of SUNN cabs everywhere with bands for a bit there. Like they all had either like the 100S head or the cab, and I saw it a lot more. And I was like, oh, solely because of the location. That's why they're all floating around this area. It's kind of funny to see the local amp economy.
Well, just like it was
that would be a fun thing to study on a college degree thing. They're just like the local amp economy in the U.S. because Benson is made up here and SUNN is made up here.
Well, Benson, yeah. I mean, the SUNN thing makes sense because it's so old. There was just a bunch of amps everywhere, and they used to be. Well, the funny thing is when they were around, they weren't that expensive. I don't think. Probably they're probably like the T model was like, all right, $400 or something like that when it was brand new or something, because parts weren't probably as expensive. Maybe I don't know. Let me see. To Google, how much were SUNN amps 70 for the little E or beta
They were more expensive than $400, I think, for sure.
So could be found as low a beta lead comer head. Often considered budget or prosumer gear compared to Marshall or Fender. A beta lead combo or head could be found for as low as $150 to $300 in the 1980s. So they went for a couple $100.
That's wild, isn't it?
While used 1970s T model heads were relatively inexpensive before their massive resurgence, priced sometimes under $1,000. So $150 in the 80s. You could have got a beta lead.
I remember $1,000 being like a really good deal for a Model T in like the 2000s. Like that was like a really good deal. They go for like $300 commonly now.
Yeah. $200. So at one point it would have been a couple $100 to get some of these amps, and now they're worth fucking $1,000.
And that's kind of where my argument comes, where it's like I can get the real deal original SUNN Model T for less than your new Cat.
After a Portland-based band. Yeah, this just shows a little. Oh, look, they got them listed on here. Yeah, but they're like made to order. So, oh my god, a 1975 SUNN. Look at this, $7,200. Looks clean, finished. Oh wow, that's clean as fuck. Look at that. Oh, that's so clean. Except, I mean, yeah. Someone's like, actually, I'll give you like $4,000 because there's like some residue on the toll legs. They're like, yeah, we don't care. Flip the polarity. There's a polarity flip too on it. That's great. So I'm not the most knowledgeable too, but I think it had.
I don't know what the original ones were. I know the new models are KT88s.
Yeah. I've never had an amp. I have like right now my Fender.
My Orange runs 2 KT88s.
Can you swap them with other ones, or is it only KT88?
It's supposed to be 4 EL34s. My amp dude Jay switched it way long ago. He like talked to the people at Orange, rebiased everything so the tubes could be used, and it's 2 KT88s.
Well,
that's why my Orange sounds so much different.
Unless there's a specific bias. I mean, well, it's like you can put. Okay, so like my Randall head, you can pop in. It came with the 6L6 tubes, which sounded fine. But I was like, I want a little more bite, and it said that I think it was the EL34s or EL84s. I don't remember what I grabbed, but I swapped them, and then you just have to bias it, and it has little dials in the back with little ports where you could put the readers in. You could put each reader into the little holes, and you can rebias it yourself. So you just have to sit there, and it said, what's the, like, I looked up, like, what number does it have to be? So when you put the leads in, you put it on the certain setting, and you just twist it until it says, like, 0.30 or something. So then you just get in that little range, and then I plugged it in, and everything sounded like it sounds, to be honest, it doesn't sound extremely different, but it is a little bit more mid-focus, because those tubes were, like, the British style, like, you know, mid-focus, like, kind of. So now it rips a little bit.
When I first had my Orange, I was bummed that I had to turn it up so loud to keep up with Bayer's like 5150 because it's a 100 watt amp and mine was at 50.
That's
so I was saying I wanted something that would give me as much headroom as possible for the clean channel, because the distortion sounds fucking awesome on it, you know, but the clean channel, it's so beautiful at a lower volume, but when you turn it up, it just gets like naturally distorted, which is sick. But I wanted to be able to get it up as loud as I could without breaking as well.
Yeah.
And that's what he suggested. So I don't, you know, but it changed how the amp sounded for sure. And
I think the orange amps are just hard. Like you never get a full clean sound with orange. I think it's just like how they're made, right? Like the circuitry or.
Well, when it's really low and it's really nice, it sounds really Fendery and super great. But you just, by the time you're turning it up so people can hear it and that you get some emotion going or whatever, it's it just has that like
Here's one for $4,000. Only $4,000. What do you of all the? Or sorry, I just saw 4, but yeah, let me round up. For all the heads, what do you think is the best SUNN model to get? This one for
that's what I consider
probably the best one because it's like an OG.
The 300G, the base one.
Can you say what it has? Yeah, it's 150 watts. Oh, it's 150. That's even bad. 4 to 8 ohm selector. Sold as is. Perfect for doom, stoner rock, sludge, classic rock, and ultimate pedal platform. There's a reason these amps were the benchmark for massive tube tone. Modern reissues try, the originals still rule. Will hand delivered to Los Angeles area. That's pretty clean. The grill looks a little. I wonder if I
pretty impressive.
5,000. I wonder if I actually like go to 100 miles.
Nine 9710015
Don't dox me.
They know where you live now.
It's the county. It's whatever. It's the zip code. Try and find me. Try. No, please don't try. So this is everything from 100-mile range from me. This is where, like, I want to find some old fucking dude who's just like got a garage sale and he's just like, I got this old amp, and he's like, yeah, I don't know, my son had it like back in the day, and it's just like the Model T. He's like, how much you want? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, how about $200? He's like, okay, and just get a fucking. I would be stoked on it.
If I've fallen into a couple of really good deals in my life, so
I'd be torn between trying to flip it because they're just so expensive. I'm like, man, I need money, but if I didn't need money, I'm like, all right, sick. I just got a Model T for $200. But it happens, it happens. Or like, it's usually when people like old dudes, or like some people have like old Magic cards, and then someone pulls a fucking Black Lotus, and they're like, oh, sick, I just made $50,000. They go for like so much. What is this? A speaker guitar? Wait, the SUNN 108G.
Standing there.
It's like
yeah, I saw that. I was like, what are they selling? Their fucking shoes?
Yeah, what's up, dude? Check out my dick. It's in the shot. It's some old dude. So they're just old SUNN speakers.
My schlong.
How much are they? Alnico magnet, fresh recone. Oh, it's probably a dude that works at like a fucking speaker. 120 for what? For one of them? For two?
Two, I think. Yeah,
that's not too bad if it's not. I don't really know.
Yeah, a little 10-inch Johns.
12-inch, 10-inch. Oh, there's actually. I wonder if those are decent. I could put them in I have my crate, my 3 10-inch combo back here. This thing still sounds so fucking good for like
the 310.
Yeah, it's got the 3 10-inch speakers.
That's gonna be the weirdest impedance ever. Those 10-inch speakers won't work. You'll need to buy a set that is like 3 of them for it. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, that's gonna be such a weird like load on it.
I didn't really. Anyways, so all right, let's get back to we're talking about SUNN.
Yeah,
so if you're in the chat, hanging out, we're going over the SUNN history of amps and the prices. They're ridiculous, but they're still great. Here's we're gonna get back into, we were doing a little listen through of the new Converge album. If you like Converge, go ahead and slam C in the chat for Converge. And then Converge they're unique, they're Converge, unique, they're nasty, and they're very talented.
Voyage can voyage.
Wait, do you know what that spells? Anyways, all right, come, let's go. Love is enough to feel. Where were we at? We're at Beyond Repair, and there's no lyrics. No lyrics on this one. Check it out. Oh. Starting out a little. Oh. It's scaring me. Oh. Do you think he uses SUNN amp for this? No. Has he ever? Oh yeah, we gotta look through. We'll listen to this and then we'll go through his junk.
Have that link ready. I also have
you want to put that in the chat right now? Damn, they already sold out of their vinyl. All of it. That's crazy. Well, on Bandcamp, that is. Okay, very cool, very cool. Just an interlude.
It seems like it's there to split the album in half.
Yeah.
I actually think we might have missed a song too.
No. We went through 4 songs. This is the 5th song.
Did we go through 4?
Yeah. Remember, I was like, let's do one more, and then we'll go through the Sun stuff. This reminds me of some like old country. In Ohio on the ground. We was hot on hand around. It's like some Tom Waits shit. Boots on the ground.
Very fun.
Yeah, no. So that was the 5th song because we To Feel Something was the last song, and then this. All right, so now there's like a weird interlude part. So now let's see. Sorry, I forgot I was gonna do this again. So you see the lyrics. He said, "Let's go." I've never heard him do a call out like that. Let's go.
I wonder if that's like purposeful like Digitech whammy happening on that riff, or if it's just octaves.
Probably. I mean, he probably has either that or
because it sounds like he's pulling it in, or he's sliding up on like the pitch shifter that I have or something.
Yeah, something. I mean, we'll have to.
Anyway.
You'd have to watch it live and see what he does. Soldier boy on that. Superman on that hoe. Superman. Doing my soldier boy. Bro, this is total like ISIS vibes. That's totally Celestial Tower vibes. For sure right there. just want to hear. Blah! Flat! Shum!
A tight end.
No, it just fades out. It's very.
So I think my favorite part about that is that riff is gonna bang live.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna fucking slam live. Yeah, that's gonna be.
That's pretty sick.
So good, sick.
I'll say how do the kids say
definitely
that'll
like
be lit? Yeah.
I definitely like the most dragging song, if you will, just because the other stuff has been so fast.
Yeah, it feels like it's dragging
but
a lot more.
But those riffs are sick.
Horse meets presence. They're reinventing themselves. What are you feeling right now?
The slam is insane. Like I love it too. It's not what I'm not expecting.
Okay, here's my
like
theory.
Death March fucking metal riffs right now. And
here's
like, it's so
here's
good.
my theory. This is my theory. My theory is that they haven't been too busy. I mean, they played a little bit. When's the last time they toured? It's been a minute. Been a hot minute, but my theory is that he's been just dumping so much time into tracking bands and probably working with a lot of artists and just kind of secretly been picking up and going, that's pretty sick that they're doing. And he's like, I like this that this band's doing. And he's just like influenced by some other shit. And he's like,
definitely could be.
Yeah, he's like,
sure.
I'm gonna do like a fucking.
I will say like.
He's like, I was listening to Amon Amarth a lot, and I just really wanted to do an Amon Amarth style metal song. So it's like, that's so funny.
I also think like I lost it. I had a really good thought about it too, but no. Yeah, I also think like the best thing is that he always brings insane riffs on every record, especially since like
yeah, he does.
All We Love We Leave Behind on has been just an insane amount of riffage coming out of like one set of people is just unreal. And they've been doing it for so long before it too.
How do you
just
stay
like
fresh on like riffing?
They're very good at surprise. He's very good, whoever's writing it, but very good at surprising me every record.
Well, I'm assuming Kurt's writing the riffs, unless Jacob just grabs.
Yeah, I would assume that too, but I know that they're all insane. So,
what's the bass player? What's his name again?
Nate.
I'm sure Nate probably.
His vocals
riffs
are
too.
so good.
I bet he writes some shit too, guitar stuff, and then
yeah, I'm sure he does.
They work on it. All right, again. Sorry, what?
He also uses a bass 6 on one of the songs on the last record.
Remember live when we saw him and he was playing and he was like playing a whole section. He's like, oh shit, and he like forgot to put on the fucking. He sat there like, why doesn't it sound right? And then he's like, oops, shit, and he clicks it back on. He's like, oh, there we go. And he's like, he just looked around like laughing, like, oops, no one noticed that, did they?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I did.
On the mountains of the sea.
It's like Metalocalypse. It's on the new Metalocalypse album.
And it's off time.
And then into a blast. And then a fucking Motorhead riff. I was trying to think of a
Motorhead riff.
drums are just phenomenal. What?
Like, why am I hearing Black Dahlia Murder right now in that part?
He's got harmonized lead parts. Like,
yeah,
it sounds like some fucking Blind Guardian shit. Like, it sounds.
It's gonna be hard to top this as an album for me this year. I think it's really insane already.
You mean like themselves on top of this, or just other?
No, like album of the year. Anyone writing a record this year, I don't think is gonna be able to compete with what I'm hearing so far from this record.
As far as in the heavy sphere, yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean,
yeah, I guess in general, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's just really.
They have a built-in like nostalgia factor, and or like even if some stuff's not the best, people still go, "Well, it's all right." Like they're not gonna hate it. They might not like it as much. Yeah, look at this. An unfuckwittable band. Absolutely still got it. Favorite track. We Were Never the Same. That was a weird way to unfuckwittable.
Unfuckwittable.
Back to the Nord Viking. This is the title track. That's the title track. Love Is Not Enough. So that.
No, that was.
Oh, sorry. I was
Force.
Oh, I thought. Oh, sorry. I thought I was on the actual. I forgot I was on that.
No.
Force Meets Presence. Gilded Cage.
Gilded Age.
Gilded Age. Interesting tone.
Very cool.
Different. Very different. I like it though. There's like an element to the bass lines and like some of the songs they have, like even on like not Jane Doe. Hell to Pay is on Jane Doe, right? Yeah. It's like just like it's got this like country-ish, it's got these like, it sounds like country, like rock song. Not that it's country, but you know what I mean, like the vibe is just very,
yeah, like the southern twang.
Yeah, like it's very southern twangy. It's very,
choices for chords. Yeah,
it's very interesting. He's doing his talk thing. It's not usually he always distorts it. Clean.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Yeah.
He always distorts it, kind of.
Very cool.
It's inside us. Well, like, you sing along. Feed on what remains. This will be a fun karaoke song.
You think we'll see like an old person doing this on karaoke one day?
Nope. Never. Never. Or actually, you ever see the videos I repost of that old guy with the glasses singing to like a fucking metalcore song, and he's like singing in a mirror to himself? You ever seen those videos?
No, I don't think I've seen
Oh
that.
fuck!
I might have
He'll just randomly he took a video of himself singing like straight verbatim singing to a Title Fight song, and then one video he's singing a fucking Poison the Well song. And he's screaming and like into a mirror,
yeah.
And he's literally like 60 years old. It's funny.
This is a really fun song. It's definitely something I expect to hear in the third record.
Yeah, this is for sure.
There's always one song that's like very long, slow.
Oh. Shut the loop. Shut the loop. Ooh, I like that little walk down. Huh. That's so twangy. What do you think he's using on there? It sounds like a Fender or something. Sounds very twangy.
He's probably using one of his
One of his-
single coil GCIs or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Like a P91 or something.
Those guitars are so sick. They
Yeah,
sell
dude,
out.
that's I feel like that's the most like I know there's a lot of unique stuff in that song, but that's definitely the most like fitting of a Converge, like kind of in the middle, slower. There's always like one of the driving songs in all their records. So hell yeah, I like how it's still unique though. Very fun.
All right, let's get into the Kurt Ballou Junk episode, and then we'll finish on the last
I've been
episode,
excited
and
for
we'll
that,
end it.
Hell yeah.
Where was this from? Oh, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember watching.
It's been so long too. I don't remember a lot of it, so.
He's all clean cut. He was so haggard looking in the old. Like now, like I think now, lately he's been very haggard looking. Unless he cut.
Got the long hair. You got the
This
long
studio's
hair
in Salem,
going, yeah.
Massachusetts, which is historically known as the Witch City because of the witchcraft trials that took place here in what was it, the 1600s. Because of that history, it's become sort of a place that people interested in the occult have flocked to, as well as people, Wiccan people, earth-based religion people are abound here. The Church of Satan actually set up shop here a few years ago, so that's interesting.
He's so like just straight laced, like very. He's so funny. Yeah, the Church of Satan is pretty interesting.
EQD.
Editor Chris. He's got a
Sword. Kitty cat. In front of a kitty cat.
Fixers? What are fixers? You let fix the video. What's your jump?
Show us your jump.
This is a GCI. This is what I've been playing most live. It's hard to tell, but it's actually a Wenge top. And,
7 years ago?
pick up
Was this before you started
new,
selling?
A Lawler DB, which I really like. It's super.
I feel like
beefy,
you've only
but
started
also
selling them
really
a couple of years
articulate.
ago. This is 7 years ago.
And this is a GCI Craftsman.
No,
So
I
this
guess
is my own
that's
design.
Yep.
And,
I feel like that's
I
it
hope
lines
to be
up.
able to actually get these.
How much
things
is
to
like
the point where I can
1,000?
Sell them, but,
Almost 1,000.
12,
a
13.
little short on time.
15,
but,
16.
But
They're
I've
pretty
been playing
cool.
that
Some of
live a
them
lot
he
lately,
puts
I really
models
like
They're
it.
like,
honestly,
44 now. I've been
yeah,
playing versions
that's
since
that
17.
Craftsman, the one that
So,
he
more
has.
than
I would
half my
love
life, and I was always
that
the
exact
person
one
that
with a
technically minded
couple of
person who was
variations. Like
tasked with,
I would
doing the
do
recording or kind of interfacing with whatever studio we were
like
working.
a 2 pickup option, but that wenge, I would do that.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I mean, I don't use a lot of rhythm, and I have enough guitars to do
But-
rhythm stuff. Also, look at that sick fucking Jag.
More
Or
than half
that
my life.
fucking God, Jazzmaster. Well,
But I've been
Jagmaster. I'm
messing with
thinking.
whatever studio we were working in, and so
Oh,
I
look
got
at that
interested in
guitar.
recording
That's
through
sick.
that.
Full stretch. Look at all those.
Yes. Who's my cat? Who's my cat?
There he is.
All right. So anyway, this is the apartment. Band stay up here.
Thanks, Kurt.
You
Is
know,
that page
video games
99?
and-
Oh, that's cute.
Couch and internet and stuff like that, so people have a place to go when they're not actively recording, and if they need a place to stay,
Yeah,
they can stay here.
bands actually. I
still
would
pull out the
love
saxophone
to
every
record
once in a
there.
while. That like Joyce Manor record I just worked on, I played a little saxophone on that.
I guess
I
it
got
was
started,
that long ago.
like a lot of people in school band
like it was-
when I was like about 10 years old, and the typical story of like suburban kid who didn't have the internet in the 80s.
Yeah, I think
and,
that would
didn't
be the
have
goal,
much
is like
exposure to
a
the outside world, but I
recording
had
for a
the
week
newsstand,
there.
the
That
newsstand
would
had
be
Thrasher
insane.
magazine, and Thrasher had a couple
It's
people
kind of
writing
like
for
the
it,
setup I would want,
Mike
just
Gitter
a
and Jake
whole
Phelps,
studio
who are from
space in a
Marblehead,
house where people just
Massachusetts,
come
which is
and
actually
record.
one town over from Salem.
So you don't need to
So
go
things
and pay
like Boston
rent
hardcore,
on a
I was
place when you can
represented
just
in
do it
Thrasher.
where you
It
live.
turned me on to the idea that there was this like punk music scene.
That's
that
how
happened
Will's
really
is
close
too,
to me
but
that,
there's nowhere to
that
sleep
was
at
accessible
Will's.
to
We
me
had to
in
go
terms
find.
of,
We
like, being
slept
able
on
to
the
see
floor of a
shows
fucking music
and
shop.
being able
Yeah.
to play that type of music. Got a degree in aerospace engineering, but I ended up working
Wait, what was
in terms
on that
of like
poster?
being able to go see the shows and
PopCon
being
and
able
American Nightmare.
to play that
Oh,
type of
American.
music. Got a degree in aerospace engineering, but I ended up working as a biomedical engineer
His
for a bunch of
degree in
years. And
aerospace?
mid-summer of 2001, I found out I was getting laid off. My band Converge recorded an album called Jane Doe that was has become sort of a calling card record for us, and really
Yeah, fuck aerospace
kick things into high
engineering, bro.
gear for us.
Converge.
But also just the kind of aggressive music scene that we were in just was growing a lot at that time. I think we were sort of poised to the right place, the right time to do well because of that. When the dust settled, I found myself buying this building here in Salem. I no longer had
Makes
a day
sense. He
job,
was an
and I just started
aerospace
making
engineer.
records.
He's like, oh, I just learned audio. He's smart. He's like, oh yeah, I can figure out all this shit.
So this Tomos console gave me a lot of flexibility in terms of its modularity. It sounds awesome. Sounds like an API kind of, but with more sweepable range to the EQs, and enabled me to build something that was small that would still fit between these two doorways that I have in the control room.
Oh, I did watch
and let
this.
me do a lot
I was
of
trying to
work,
remember. I'm like,
grab a lot of knobs without moving really far. And then these
Been a while,
extra
though.
16 channels of tone lux over here,
So
they're just kind of a placeholder.
that's his setup for this. This is basically exactly how his plug-in for the drums. There's a whole panel that shows a mixer and everything, and it's basically set up exactly how his shit set up. Like they kind of modeled it.
That's kind of
Right now, I
to
also
show
have
it.
a Thermionic Culture Fat Bustard 14-channel tube mixer that feeds into the stereo bus of this console as well. Presently,
So he's channel summing with tube mixers, like so. There's a thing called like summing where a lot of people will just track digital, but they'll use a summing mixer to where they'll track everything through, and then they'll either track it to digital, and then they'll take all the digitals, like all the recordings, send it through a summing mixer to get like analog sound, and then bring it back in and like record.
got it.
Or they either just track straight through that mixer pulls the signal, gets the tone from like the tubes and shit, and then prints it into the digital.
that mixer is at my home studio.
It's
I have
like-
an analog mix
some
rig
people
at,
do it.
at home as well. So when my assistants are working, recording stuff here, I can be mixing stuff at home.
It probably helps a bit, but some people
what
go,
is up
"It's
with
not
that cat? I actually don't really know much of the backstory. I was at my friend Kelly's house and was like, hey, what's up with that cat? And and she was like, do you want it? I was like, yeah. And so I got it. It's not real, but I call him Udo the studio panther. Another interesting tidbit. When I need to listen to something on headphones, I listen to things on this Grado headphone amp, which was formerly owned by Steven Tyler of the rock band Aerosmith.
What?
If you're from Boston, you probably have an Aerosmith story. Dropkick Murphys is starting to replace Aerosmith in that way, but everybody around here is like, they're like cousins married to the bass player's sister, or like, oh, they used to come into our pizza shop all the time. They love this place, or like stuff like that. So, like there's an orange 4x12 out there that Aerosmith used to own. But yeah, so if you're from around here, you end up with Aerosmith stories.
You end up with Aerosmith stories.
Oh,
Yeah, Bad Boys
that's
from Boston.
great.
The sword that I made on a.
Hold on, I want to see his rack. What is it got there?
Oh,
You want to see Kurt's rag, bro?
Yeah, let me see your rack, bro.
an orange 4x12 out there that Aerosmith used to own. But yeah, so if you're from around here, you end up with Aerosmith stories.
He's got those the company distressor, but
Is it ELI?
Oh,
Haven't had it.
there we go.
got that looks like a bass rack, like 2 bass rack, guy insert. Got there's a preamps. It's all just preamps, and
You should know everything. I need every name right now.
I think that's a Manly. It's like a stereo bus compressor. There's like an LA2, an actual. There's the Universal Audio preamp. Oh, he's actually got the Yuri 1170. I just wanted to see it.
This is the sword that I made on a.
He has a setup like this is what my shit would look like. It would just be a bunch of random fucking like a random old Yuri. This that. It looks like he's got some sort of real, maybe not. He's got like it's like some random off-brand stuff, and that's just cool that I like.
Belt sander, and my dad helped me weld it together when I was 10. I used to LARP in the woods a lot when I was a kid, so this is my sword.
Dude, he's a LARPer. Blue is a LARPer.
Oh, and below that we have a Sabian 30-inch ride cymbal.
30-inch ride. Oh my god!
It's more of a conversation piece than a cymbal. But my friend Nate had a drum shop that closed recently, and I was able to like talk him out of this thing. My approach to gear collection,
It's more of a conversation piece.
in
It's not
theory,
a
is
real
based
cymbal.
upon like
using
collecting all the tools that I might need in my studio, just so that it's on hand and ready to go when I need to use it.
Smart. You have money. If you have
You
money.
know, that being said, I like a lot of stuff, and a lot of, I mean, obviously, like I like collecting gear, and I have a little bit of hoarder tendencies, and having a studio is a bit of.
You what do you think the fucking he's probably ADHD. He has to be. I could tell. I've been better at spotting people with like either some sort of autism or like just on like how they're acting, and he's very like he reminds me like that's why I liked him a lot because I'm like I feel very similar to you in ways, Kurt. I'm like
of like a justification for my hoarder tendencies, because like, quite frankly, like something has to sit unused for a pretty long time before I'm ready to purge it. Watch your heads. Well, let's go see Zach.
he's got a crew with him.
Hey, how's it going?
So Zach's in here working on a Trainer YBA 3A.
A3? No, just
Oh, just a 3?
Just
Okay.
a normal one.
Oh, a regular 3 had the fan?
Regular 3 had the
He
fan
has
as well.
dudes
Okay.
working on shit.
Yeah,
That's
this
fucking
is
stupid.
Crazy.
There's 3 of these in this building right now. They're 130 watt T-amp from, this one's from 1968.
Yeah.
But, they're killer.
I'm going to try to get him to fix my PV dirty dog at some point. I don't know what is wrong with this thing, but it's pretty crazy. PV like really like overbuilt a lot of stuff in a really good way. This is like no exception. I come from an engineering background. My father was a machinist, and he'd always make his own things at home. And like a lot of my toys when I was a kid were handmade, and so I grew up like taking things apart. And I think a lot of other people approach things differently, where they're just much more instinctual or artistic about it. And then applying sort of analysis to it after the fact is tedious to them. Whereas for me, analyzing things is how I make sense of them, and I can, sort of develop a system of, algorithms and metrics and whatnot to figure out, like, why does that have emotional impact for me? And if I know why that has an emotional impact for me in an analytical sense, then I might be a little better suited to get more emotional impact out of something else.
I feel like that makes sense with how he writes his riffs. He writes them so strategic and like the math rock element of shit, where it's like very structured. Makes sense. He's like math rock. He's a fucking engineer.
So we build God City Instruments pedals. This one's one called Jugendstil, which is basically like a super heavy fuzz pedal that has the EQ borrowed from
I just love that he has a couple random homies that are just making pedals and like
two, just like a three gyrators. It's like a huge
that Baracus fuzz I had of his was so good.
Boost with a giant chasm in the low mids in between the three, and that's sort of set on full blast, and then there's a parallel blend between EQ and no EQ, which we call the loudness control. I also use that in the Brutalist Junior, which blends between a preset EQ and no EQ, which gives you sort of the feeling of more volume and more bass and treble when you turn it up. So that's a cool fuzz pedal.
Oh, smart!
Too much yet because it's still like a fairly new thing.
So he has a EQ'd. So he's going through an EQ.
He has like a preset EQ, like a user preset EQ, and that's what it blends from. That all right? That's smart.
For me, but I've been bringing stuff out on tour and selling it on the road, and so I'm leaving for a European tour in a few days, and I've got this is all a whole big box full of various pedals.
He was selling pedals when we were at that Converge show. He just had pedals for.
Yeah, he sells pedals. Yeah,
that's so funny. He just brings pedals. He's like, here, buy some pedals.
Prototypes and short run builds and things like that I'm gonna bring out with me.
Yeah, I think we saw one. I'm like, fuck, if I had
right
money, I was like, I don't want to buy that.
Bring my experiments out on the road.
Like
get some feedback from people, but also every one of these is different.
At that time, I was
so the stuff that's getting out there now, if you get one of those, you're gonna have something that's really unique. I have a lot of regrets about missing out on a lot of live shows that I could have seen because I was always more concerned with creating my own music. If I had to weigh flanger versus going to a show and buying a t-shirt, flanger would always win.
Playing a flanger, is that what he said?
Secret weapons in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here.
Should I go see a band or play through a flanger pedal?
Actually,
depending on the band.
I know this is. I don't mean to be like earthquaker, but this pedal's really good. I just got this, and I also just recorded Joyce Manor, and this is all of the new Joyce Manor record. So that's a cool thing to have.
How much you want to bet he just planted that to put on the video? Do you think he really was like, oh, look at him?
He said,
I just got it.
I don't know. I think I believe him enough.
No,
this is actually the first GCI pedal.
What does this do? I don't even know that.
Actually,
I don't know a lot of earthquakes.
It's an overdrive. It's an overdrive.
I don't mean
it's nothing. It's just like a tone bass overdrive. The way that someone would use a light overdrive as they're always on type thing.
Okay.
That's what that would be.
Earthquaker, but this pedal's really good. I just got this, and I also just recorded Joyce Manor, and this is all of the new Joyce Manor record. So that's a cool thing to have. This is actually the first GCI pedal, which is my company. That's this one's called the Strange Rooster, but it's basically like a Rangemaster with a tweakable, with a sweepable cap blend at the input. So you have a wide range of, bright to dark kind of tonal shaping. But this is just like a nice pedal for mating guitar to amp. If you need. The guitar needs to be a little hotter or brighter or darker or something to play nice with whatever amp you're using. This is the perfect interface pedal. This is a secret weapon.
I'm doing VIP for. Guess who I'm doing VIP for?
Who?
The band Ghost.
Oh boy!
The fucking satanic presenting pop rock band. Doing VIP for them tomorrow. It's a big ordeal, huge loud.
Yeah, I shouldn't throw shade.
I will say, you know, it's cool, like, with their whole gimmick. Like, I have respect for it. Whatever. The guy seems interesting enough. The guy who does it, but they have a thing where it's like his in the lounge or something. There's like a thing of all the different characters he's gone through with all the albums, like in a coffin or something, where you can go and see like the mask, and it's like all these dummies. Like, so I thought, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's not too. It probably won't be that big of a deal. But I just almost forgot because I was like, oh, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Oh yeah, I have to work show.
I actually lost my original one, so this is a newer one. But the Boss OS 2, this is like all the bands from around me growing up in the Merrimack Valley hardcore scene. Bands like Converge and Cave In and Piebald were all like strong proponents of the Boss OS 2, and we would just like we'd roll the color. This thing has like a color mix that goes between OD1 and DS1. So we would roll the color all the way to the OD1 side, just a little bit of drive, tone, usually most of the way down, and then use it as a boost. So this would kind of starve the bottom end, which we all had like older kind of crappy tube amps, and but we all played like pretty high gain stuff. So if we wanted to play high gain stuff out of it, we had to starve the bottom end a little bit to tighten up the amp, and this was a great pedal for doing that.
To even know
this
that that's
is
a thing.
this is a
yeah,
DCI
knowing how to
Junior,
carve
which
out
is,
with a pedal to
my
get
business
like
card,
the best out of your shit.
I have a business card that is a PCB that can be turned into a distortion pedal, and the card looks like this sticker here. So this is one that I built that has a few mods. There's I was changed around a few values. I also added like a tone stack bypass and 3 different clipping modes. Ooh, this pedal, if I'm doing a guitar solo, this is probably on there. The Foxrock's Octron 2. I recently got an Octron 3 for my board, which is this is basically the same circuit, just in a smaller package. This one has separate bypass for each octave, but like it does like, it's basically like an Octavia and a Blue Box in one pedal. So you get octave up and octave down at the same time. For leads, this thing, or also for like keyboardy sounding bass, this thing just rips. With pedals, I think, especially like the more esoteric the pedal is, the more the song needs to be written with the specific pedal in mind. You know, it's not like somebody comes in and I just like put an Arpanoid in front of them or like a Korg Miku and they're like, oh, that's it. That riff that I wrote 6 months ago is now perfect with the Arpanoid. You know, like, so, but I might throw an Arpanoid in front of them for fun and they might be messing around and be like, ooh, this gives me an idea for the next record. Almost every band that I record leaves my studio with a shopping list.
And be like,
you know, the last full band that I recorded was Joyce Manor, and those guys don't use pedals at all. And now I think
they don't.
They all need to go out and buy Westwoods. And I think we use the Source Nemesis and the Dispatch Master on a lot of stuff. So those guys have a shopping list, and it's really going to affect their next record. EQ, so this orange OR80 right here, I've actually been lusting after this actual amp for 20, 25 years. And then here's an orange 4x12 that Zach actually owns now, but was formerly owned by Aerosmith. It's like a weird shallow orange 4x12, but something about like the shallow depth just makes it like really mid-forward and super throaty. So I like that. I like that cabinet a lot. We've got 2 Marshall 4x12 cabs. There's the slant cab is a model 1982, which was like the heavy-duty version of the 1960, and that has Rolla V30s in it. The bottom cab is one of the newer hand-wired 1960 BHWs, and that has some Eminence Wizards and Eminence Hemp Dogs in it, so that's a real stony cab. So over here we have a Varellin Nifty 150, which is like a 150-watt version
Nifty
of
150.
his Meat Smoke bass head. This thing is really great, super clean, super clear, really punchy. Below that, we have a Gibson Titan stack. This amp
Look at that honeytone.
Kind of a secret weapon of mine.
Yeah.
Takes pedals really well, especially dirt pedals. It's loud, it's over the top, but it's also like controllable with a really, with a super useful EQ. Well, music is my job, but music's also my hobby. So I'm really interested in all the aspects of music creation. particularly in how a new tool can inspire a new artistic creation. Like when you get a new guitar, you think it looks badass, like you're more inspired to play that guitar than
albums every once in a
maybe
while,
some guitar you've had for a long time that you're really accustomed to, even if you like that guitar better and play it better. So like when I get a new pedal, I'm like, oh wow, I gotta figure out what this thing does, and you know, spend all of this time like getting lost, tweaking knobs, learning the pedal, but maybe in that process,
I want that. I want all this. I want this whole wall.
Look at that dual dark right there, the black on black orange. That's legitimately what I wish I had. The 100 of that.
That through. I don't know if he's actually running through the cabs already, sitting on top, and he has everything plugged in so you could switch everything. I'm assuming he has it all patched where he could.
I'm sure he does.
He's got a patch bay. I think he does.
You come up with a new riff, and that new riff becomes a new song, and then that song.
It's kind of what I was trying to do with my massive 48-inch pedal board over here. Just have everything hooked up, or I can just use it in one chain if I need to. But surprisingly, it's very quiet with how I routed all the power and put all the digital pedals on their own like source, and this just the gain pedals and some of the distortions, like they're just, with whatever running through everything, it's still like, if I have that an overdrive pedal, like a distortion, one of them, and it's just like like so loud. But that's the trade-off. Live it's one thing, but for recording I probably wouldn't use, I don't know, I'm refining it. Maybe I just need to tweak stuff, but
its own,
get better patch cables.
That is really an amazing feeling. So by creating my own equipment, it helps me get inspired to write music, and I hope that it also helps inspire other people to create music.
So yeah, sick.
Purple is a fucking G.
Well, all right, and then hold on.
Well, with that,
hold on.
Here, I'll play this song.
Just gonna throw this out there. Just something fun to watch at the end, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do that. We still have 2 songs on the album, but we can you can listen to those on. We'll watch this then blindly, so. We've already been on for 2.5 hours. I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, what? 11 years ago? Oh my god, I remember when when he put this out. Oh my god.
He's just very good.
I love you can just see the people running. You can just see them running up and jumping back in the crowd, like from this shot.
So sick. So good.
You know what's crazy is you could tell how hard he's fucking hitting from.
That's the most impressive part, is how
the mic just from that you can hear how fucking loud the snare is compared to like everything else.
Also, look at how crazy it is going.
Okay, that's enough of that. What's this other link you sent?
So good. So hold on, go back to where that's the audio tree. I want you to could you start that song?
I did not see that.
Oh yeah, you should start the beginning of that because it's the first song of the record. But I want you to hear the bass is so good.
Look at him now. Look at him. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
It's
there
funny
he
'cause
is, man.
he does look older, but
He's looking good. He's got the long hair.
He's so. What were you saying besides that? What?
The bass tone from the 8200 is just like
For survival.
Wait, what did he say?
Now look what I did. Like, I accomplished something.
Look at how
today,
great
and
they're. Are they shooting with
really
red
just
cameras now?
necessary
Dude, they look
for
like they're
me for
shooting red
survival.
cameras.
Probably
It's funny
are.
because like I feel like 300,000. You know, part of me just thought Audio Tree. Yeah, dude, they're shooting with red cameras. They're using something. Does it say what they? Yeah, sometimes they'll put what they use, but for sure it's either a red. But it's not going to be super expensive. It's probably something. Red cameras are a lot more affordable now, or like an RE. It'd be funny if they shot all this shit up. That'd be overkill to shoot it on film. Oh god, Ben looks so old. You got a little chunky. You got a little chunker on him. Little chunky Ben.
Fucked his leg up real bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He got real fucked up. You know what? That happened to me when I broke my leg. I got fucking ballooned up. I just was eating the same and I wasn't breathing.
Look at that bass. It's so good.
Oh god, it looks so nice. Oh, I love that color. God, the one thing that always peeves me, like I get it, but he's old school, so he like just ups the fuck out of his. But I think for him, it's like, look at him, he's just deep. It is choking on it. I think it's just old head mentality. He just never broke out of it. But also, I think he's like, well, I like how it sounds. So I'm like, yeah, because
I think he enjoys that sound because that sounds exactly how the recording sounds.
No, totally.
Like,
And that's the thing
like,
is because he's always been. He always does that when he's like tracking, unless he's doing his talk sing stuff.
Anyway, I just want you to hear that bass tone.
Yeah, it sounds great. I like that
how's that?
guitar. I like that color. I'm not
That's a juicy edge too, man.
Yeah, I like
it's still
that.
Craftsman. Two pickups.
Yeah, I like that one. I would want. How much is it? Like 12, 1300, 1400?
12 or 13. There's actually like really not bad for it being.
No,
what it
for
is.
how
like,
nice. Also, it's just Kurt's guitar.
Hmm.
Where's the fucking?
But it's like bolt-in, or it's a set neck. It's not bolt-in.
Oh,
it has the fucking binding. Like it's everything out of a Gibson. Like
Yeah.
it's insane.
Is this the Nordic one?
No, Eagles Become Vultures is an old song.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh, do they do?
They only played one new song. No.
Oh,
they
that's
only
what it
played one new
was.
song.
Okay. I thought they were playing. 35 years they've been playing. That's like as old as I am. I'm a year older
it's
than
wild.
them as a band. They started about 88 or no 80 89 89 90 35. Yeah, so
90.
either the yeah. Was it anything anyway, so that was the show. Yeah, that was interesting. A lot of thoughts on the SUNN line of new stuff. I'm curious to see where it's gonna go.
Super gnarly. Make it a little bit more affordable. Thank you.
I think, well, I'm just curious, like how much of the parts in SUNN are like even like that, like $600. I'm like for a 200 watt. Like how can, like I'm trying to think of like how much originally. I mean, it's like $200 for like the same thing. for that TC Electronic, but like the same setup, but it's like way cheaper. I'm like, how much are these parts? Is TC Electronics probably using a lot cheaper components? Maybe the components are nicer. They're just, you know, but if you take the same kind of specs on those amps and cabs and everything compared to Fender, it's like, how much more is that? You know, Fender prices probably more than I do. I don't really like
current Fender prices. I have no idea.
You don't know? I just figured maybe more than me.
I don't know of a new Fender amp that I would give a shit about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care about.
Let's see. The Jack White Hanover tube amp is $3,100 for a combo.
That looks pretty cool. I saw that. I want that fucking Donner pedal where
115 or a 110.
I want to get that Donner pedal, the Jack White one, where it's like it looks like the old. You ever see like those old Sans amp, like the trifecta pedals, where the long,
I know what you're talking about.
The long fucking like ruler size pedal, but it's got like a chorus and a
it's got like the 3 on it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like a black with the yellow, right?
Yeah. Also, just because like Donner, it was interesting because I did a video about triple threat. It's cute. I don't need it, but I'm curious.
The Third Man worked with them.
Yeah, well, because I think Donner's like a more budget friendly, and I think, you know, he's, from my understanding,
it's like super budget friendly though, and it has a stigma of being like not good. You know what I'm saying?
There's a limited edition though. Oh, that one's $129. Oh, it's just like,
oh, that's cool looking.
89. Oh, the limited edition one.
Look at that, pretty cool.
Oh, so you can get it used for.
That's so cheap. It's super affordable. Love that.
But I don't remember.
It's just cool because Third Man, you know.
Oh, okay, that's why I was like, that's pretty sick. You got an echo pedal with a chorus and distortion. Wasn't too thrilled on that tone though, right here. I don't know. Yeah, that tone's not very good, but I wouldn't probably use. I mean, I'm sure it's fine if you use other pedals. I just thought it was cool. It'd be funny to have that. Well, it saves you on a board space if you were like doing some effects live. You can just like have it you can use it as a fucking boost and echo. So I mean, technically, it's still taking up less space.
Yeah, but
I thought
it's 3-in-1. Pedals are, you know, nice size away.
Thank you.
It's a fun thing.
It's a
fun thing to add to the history, you know.
I found a Sans amp one back home when I was visiting years ago, and I was just like, it was so sick. It was like it Tech 21. You know, I forgot what the name was. It had it would look cheaper, but it was like, I'm like, oh, this is sick though. I didn't grab it. I was like, it was a little too much for. I think they wanted like, I'm like, it's probably overpriced. They wanted like almost $100 $200 for it. I was like, this like little multi-pedal thing.
$200 or $300, depending on what you look at. But
I have this one pedal, the Tech 21. Remember that one I got? I think I showed you. It's where it looks like an orange amp. Like it's basically.
That's right,
it honestly sounds great. It's like an orange amp and a pedal.
It's got like the tweed on it, right?
Yeah, it's got the tweed like right on it. It was very different for like a. Anyway, so SUNN amps, you know, pretty expensive. New Converge album, sick as fuck. We didn't finish the last 2 songs, but we're gonna listen to those on our own.
On our own.
You already can.
We did it.
But yeah, shout out Converge, Kurt Ballou, shout out to fucking Deathwish Records, shout out to Clegg. So yeah, that's the show. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to ring that mother trucking bell down there. Make sure to check out the latest videos we got. Got some new videos that we put out the last while. Drew did a review of the Old Tapes pedal, delay, echo.
I got another review coming too.
Another review coming soon.
We got another review coming too.
We got more stuff.
I accidentally left the pedal at my brother's house. I was trying to get some B-roll of the pedal in different places, and took the pedal to my brother's house and accidentally left it when my dad was doing laundry because our fucking washer is broken. Yeah, so I got to go get that from him this week.
All right.
I'll go get it from him tomorrow. I'm actually going to spend the day. I have this cool idea. What do you think? I'm going to film it dead on in a bunch of places at the same frame so I can scatter. So it's like quick cuts between all the videos going while it's slow zooming in. I thought it would look so sick for B-roll.
Kind of like what you kind of almost did that with that converged bass cover thing where you're cutting between all the frames.
Yeah,
and you're
similar idea, but like
to where
very quick, almost like the Marvel logo where it's like comic book flipping, you know? Yeah, but yeah, I similar kind of where I got it from.
I think that's smart.
I think I'll make it look good.
You mean for like just a small, like for a certain shot, not for like the whole time.
Yeah. No,
I was like, you'd have to,
like,
you'd have to do so many places.
Cool. Yeah. I want to do I do want to spend the day tomorrow just doing a ton of places. So we'll see.
Oh yeah. But anyways, a new video is coming from Drew Clegg at Real Not Good on YouTube. Make sure to follow Drew at Real Not Good, not Drew Plays. And make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Lost Lake Studios, everywhere, Twitch. We'll be doing some other videos sometimes where we're going to be playing, fuck around, play some video games on Twitch.
We're just growing.
YouTube.
We're talking. Yes. We're growing. We're doing things. We're creating a cool, fun thing that we're going to enjoy. Here we are. I don't fucking care if you don't enjoy it. I've been enjoying it.
We're enjoying it. You're enjoying it. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for being here. And we'll catch you next time. All right. Say bye, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
See you guys.